The Hotronix Fusion IQ is our top-selling and award-winning heat press. The reason why is because it swings away and also operates as a drawer, meaning you have a heat-free workspace. Additionally, you can split your garments to load them on. We call it threadability. That means I get a flat print surface every time, and coupled with the interchangeable platens, I can hit print locations that aren't possible and items that aren't possible with any other press in the market. Add to that the touchscreen control where you can pre-program your settings and connectivity to the cloud for measuring production analytics, and you have one awesome machine that's backed with blue ribbon support and a great 5-year warranty. Now, we've sold a ton of these over the last 10 years and will continue to do so. But it has a big brother, and that's the Air Fusion IQ. So for those of you that may own a Fusion, or those of you that may want to jump to the top of the line machine, I want to show you the differences between the manual Fusion IQ and the Air Fusion IQ. And that starts with what this machine actually doesn't have. And there are 4 things. First, it doesn't have the lockdown handle that you have on the manual Fusion IQ. The lockdown handle works like this. When you lock the machine down, the timer engages, it counts down to 0, and you have to open the machine once it's completed. That's how you complete an application on this machine. Because I need to reach the handle, I need to operate the press at a lower height, which causes me to have to bend over a little bit to load my shirt. Although it is a completely heat-free workspace, I'll show you that in a second. Whereas on the Air Fusion, I have the tabletop model here, and there's also one on a stand, but I've adjusted the equipment cart to a height where I can operate this much higher without having to bend over. And the reason why is it's a 2-button operation. All I need to do is be able to reach the buttons at the front of the machine. The machine locks down and engages for the recommended, for the application time that you've selected or set. And once it's completed, it automatically opens and it automatically swings away. And again, I'm able to step in here and operate this at a nice comfortable height without having to bend over, which is going to save me a lot of fatigue throughout a day, throughout a week, throughout a month. That's a big deal. Now, the next thing the machine doesn't have is the swing away handle. That's because there's no need to swing it away. It will automatically swing away for you, as we've just seen, and has a foot pedal as an operation. So once you've loaded the shirt, you click the foot pedal and the machine can return back over center so you can complete another application. So those are 2 things. It doesn't have the lockdown handle, it doesn't have the swing away handle, and that makes this machine an upgrade over the manual Fusion. Now, the third thing I want to talk about that it doesn't have is a pressure adjustment knob. That's because this machine is connected to air, which means it's operated by air pressure. In the touchscreen control board, you can set the exact pressure that you want in PSI, that's pounds per square inch. So if we have a product that calls for 40 PSI, I can enter 40 PSI into the touchscreen control board, no knobs to adjust at all. Even if I load in a print pad or a pillow or a thicker item like a fleece versus a t-shirt, when I lock this machine down at whatever pressure I have set, it's going to apply that pressure to the item when it meets it. So it's 100% accurate, not only with time and temperature, but also with applied pressure through pounds per square inch. So that's a big upgrade. The last difference that I want to talk about and show you is you'll notice this machine doesn't have the drawer handle that the manual Fusion IQ has. And so you have to have enough space. It does sit within the same footprint as the manual machine, but you have to have enough space for the machine to swing out. But by not having the drawer handle, we get a very important feature, and that's compatibility with the full family of Hotronix power platens. A Hotronix power platen is a heated lower platen that helps you to reduce the scorch mark when printing certain items and also to print dimensional logos, which we see a big trend happening. So when you look at the 4 things that the Air Fusion machine doesn't have, that the manual machine does have, that's the lockdown handle, the swing away handle, the pressure adjustment knob, and the pull out drawer feature, we get a lot of benefits that are going to help you grow in your heat printing business and reduce operator fatigue. So I would ask you to consider the Air Fusion as you consider your next heat press investment.